Welcome to Cardinal's ULV Fogging Insecticide Stewardship Training. Cardinal Professional Products provides the training to supplement the product label and safety data sheets. It is the responsibility of the user of these products to follow all EPA label information as well as all local, state, and federal regulations before applying any pesticide. Cardinal Professional Products is committed to the training of all products we distribute to keep you safe. Cardinal Professional Products manufactures and distributes these products, and we require annual training to ensure their safe and effective use for every application. Please be prepared to take an exam at the end of this presentation. You can review the presentation as many times as you need before proceeding to the exam portion of this training module. Before your certification is approved, you will also need to read and submit the Stewardship Agreement through this training module. The Stewardship Agreement must be on file with Cardinal before purchase of our products. The agreement and the instructions on how to submit it will be discussed later in the presentation. Please read and follow all label directions, both federal and state regulations, prior to the use of these products. The product COV8 8% is an organophosphate, and its active ingredient is a liquid formulation of dichlorivose. These types of products are known as DDVP, or their most commonly used name of Vapona. COV8 8% distinguishes itself from other products with its new technology of solvents and a lower application label rate of 1/4 ounce to 1 ounce per 1,000 cubic feet. The maximum rate of application is 1 ounce or 2 grams per 1,000 cubic feet. VapX has the same ingredients and same label application rate as COV8 8. Cardinal Professional Products released this product to the market at the 2014 NPMA meeting in Orlando, Florida, after several years of testing and data collection of its effectiveness. Based on these results, Cardinal Professional Products recommends that in most situations, an application rate of 1/4 ounce to 1/2 ounce per 1,000 cubic feet can be used if the temperature in the treatment area is above 70 degrees Fahrenheit. With temperatures between 60 and 70 degrees, a higher dose is recommended, but not more than 1 ounce per 1,000 cubic feet. Liquid carbon dioxide is used as a propellant to aid in the application and distribution of VapX throughout the treatment area. In areas with high insect infestations, it is recommended that you use a rate of application between 1/2 to 1 ounce per 1,000 cubic feet. Please contact your Cardinal representative for more detail and suggestions. Food Plant 5-1 is a pyrethrin product that is formulated with a 5% synergist known as piperonyl butoxide. This mixture of synergist to pyrethrin is the most effective combination as compared to other 1% pyrethrin products such as Pyrocide 100 or BP 100. The bulk of the formulation contains a solvent carrier commonly known as odorless mineral spirits. The maximum label rate is 1 ounce per 1,000 cubic feet. Pyrex is the exact same product as Food Plant 5-1, but packaged in a high-pressure cylinder and pressurized with liquid carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide allows for a quick application of the required dose and distributes the insecticide thoroughly within the treatment area. By using the Pyrex calculator, Cardinal will package the precise amount of insecticide in the cylinder that is needed within the area being treated. This reduces potential misapplications, such as over or underdosing the insecticide in the specified areas. Moths and other soft-bodied insects, such as fruit flies and gnats, are easily controlled with a 1/2 ounce per 1,000 cubic feet, but beetle species will most likely require up to 1 ounce per 1,000 cubic feet. Please contact your Cardinal representative for more details and suggestions. Our dichlorivose products are registered in the same states. Please note the states that these products are not currently registered in. If you require these products to be registered in one of the states listed, please contact your Cardinal representative and we will proceed with the submission for registration. CardoVap 8% and VapX are excellent space fogging products designed to control many different stored product insects. When it comes to fogging products, nothing measures up to Vapona. The only classification of insecticides more effective in controlling insects are fumigants. These excellent fogging insecticides cost much less than any fumigant on the market today and are a very important tool to use in your integrated pest management program. Due to its high toxicity, extreme care must be used when applying these products, and you must make sure that the area treated has been cleared and deemed safe for re-entry of workers and plant personnel. Keep in mind that Vapona products are organophosphates and can easily penetrate through your skin and accumulate inside your body. So it's very important that you use personal protective equipment required on the label when mixing, pouring, or applying these products. DDVP has a very low LD50 of 56 milligrams per kilogram. This means it is a very toxic product to handle and apply, so please use caution when using these products. When applying CardoVap 8%, you must have additional equipment such as a commercial fogger to produce the correct 5 to 15 micron droplet size and deliver the correct amount of dichlorovos to the insect. VapX is blended with carbon dioxide and then released using refillable cylinders to provide the same 5 to 15 micron droplet size. CardoVap 8% is packaged in 3 different size containers, 2.5, 5, and 55-gallon containers. VapX is packaged in either a small or a large cylinder and are custom filled with an exact prescribed dose for applicators. The blending of VapX and carbon dioxide can be done at the job site in either the small or large cylinders. Only the small VapX cylinders can be pre-blended with carbon dioxide and shipped already to use. These cylinders are to be returned immediately after use to a Cardinal facility. With CardoVap 8% and VapX, the higher concentration of active ingredient allows for successful results with less volume of product applied. This higher concentration also means less solvents and less odor, which means less labor and fewer complaints. CardoVap 8 and VapX has the signal word warning and not danger like most other Vapona products. It is also classified as a combustible liquid and not flammable due to the solvent solution Cardinal uses. It has always been known that IGRs, or insect growth regulators, have been found to be very effective when used with any type of fogging products. With Vapona products, most growth regulators could not be tank mixed since most of these Vapona products will react and degrade growth regulators. Recently, Cardinal Professional Products tested and found that growth regulators with an active ingredient of methoprene was not affected by dichlorovos and therefore can be tank mixed with both CardoVap 8 and VapX products. Studies indicate that there is no degradation of methoprene over a 30-day period at 3 different temperatures when mixed with our products. Please note that there have been some recent label changes to Vapona which affect the use of CardoVap 8 and VapX. This presentation will discuss all the recent changes, but it's important to remember to refer to the label before each application. The regulation of these Vapona products can change frequently, which is another reason why Cardinal Professional Products requires annual training prior to its use. It will be the applicator's responsibility to make sure that you have accessed this training each year to satisfy the stewardship training requirements. If you are mixing, loading, or applying CardoVap 8 and VapX products, you must wear a long sleeve shirt, long pants, shoes and socks, chemical-resistant gloves, and a NIOSH approved respirator with an organic vapor removing cartridge with a pre-filter. You are not required to use a self-contained breathing apparatus while using this product. When it comes to protective eyewear, mixers and loaders must wear safety glasses or a face shield. Applicators should wear chemical-resistant goggles or a full-face respirator with organic vapor cartridges and a pre-filter. In California, you must use a minimum 14 mil chemical-resistant glove such as nitrile. If you are mixing, loading, or applying the Food Plant 5-1 or the Pyrex products, you must wear a long sleeve shirt, long pants, shoes and socks, and chemical-resistant gloves, and a NIOSH approved respirator with an organic vapor removing cartridge with a pre-filter. You are not required to use a self-contained breathing apparatus while using this product. When it comes to protective eyewear, mixers and loaders must wear safety glasses or a face shield. Applicators should wear chemical-resistant goggles or a full-face respirator with organic vapor cartridges and a pre-filter. In addition to the PPE, applicators using handheld foggers in an enclosed area must wear a half-face, full-face, or hood-style NIOSH approved respirator with a dust mist filtering cartridge, or a canister approved for pesticides, or a cartridge or canister with any NRP or HE pre-filter. In California, you must use a minimum 14 mil chemical-resistant glove such as nitrile. To protect yourself, others, and the environment, please follow all precautionary statements before, during, and after using COV8 8 or VAP-X products. Vapona products, when handled carelessly, can penetrate the skin and absorb within your body to a point of poisoning. Take special care to wear the appropriate clothing, eye protection, and gloves when using or applying these products. Make sure you wash thoroughly with soap and water after handling and prior to eating, drinking, chewing gum, using tobacco, using the toilet. Remove and wash all contaminated clothing separate from the family laundry or use a commercial laundry service. To protect yourself, others, and the environment, please follow all precautionary statements before, during, and after using Food Plant 5-1 or Pyrex products. Users of pyrethrin products should take special care to wear the appropriate clothing, eye protection, and gloves when using or applying these products. Make sure you wash thoroughly with soap and water after handling and prior to eating, drinking, chewing gum, using tobacco, or using the toilet. Remove and wash all contaminated clothing separate from the family laundry or use a commercial laundry service. Please always consider the environment when using this product and disposing of any non-refillable containers of the COV8 8% product. DDVP can be very toxic to fish in waterways, streams, and ponds. Cardinal Professional Products is now providing VAP-X and Pyrex in refillable cylinders to help protect the environment. These refillable cylinders will help reduce the amount of plastic pesticide containers being introduced into landfills. Please read the entire label before using. Use strictly in accordance with the label and with applicable state and federal regulations. Please note the target pest that COV8 8% and VAP-X can be used for. Also note the 7-day treatment interval for most applications, except for cocoa beans or unshelled peanuts. Daily use on these products can be done, but not to exceed 0.5 grams per 1,000 cubic feet, which is equivalent to a 1/4 ounce per 1,000 cubic feet. Do not use these products when the temperature of the treated area is below 60 degrees Fahrenheit. This does not include all of the pests that these products are used for. Please refer to the FIFRA section 2EE, which states that the exact insect does not have to be on the label specifically unless you are in the state of New York. COV8 8% and VAP-X products cannot be used in residential sites, on lawns, turf, or ornamentals. They cannot be used in bottling plants, such as in wineries, breweries, and soft drink plants, frozen food, or feed facilities, including pizza plants and ice cream plants. The products can be used in other areas of these facilities, such as maintenance areas, support areas, and non-food, non-feed processing areas only. Do not use these products in federally inspected meat and poultry plants. It is important that you also refer to your state regulations for use of these products. Cartovap 8% and Vapex are a perfect solution to be used in warehouses, silos, bulk bins, food or feed processing areas, food or feed manufacturing plants, handling and storage plants containing non-perishable, packaged or bagged raw or processed food or feed commodities, or in bulk, raw or processed food commodities. These can also be used in the non-food or non-feed areas of food or feed handling establishments. Cartovap 8% and Vapex products can also be used in processing and manufacturing plants as long as it's in non-food or non-feed areas such as garbage rooms, lavatories, offices, locker rooms, and other support type areas of facilities. When using Cartovap 8% and Vapex, please note the definition of non-perishable commodity is, quote, any raw or processed food or feed not subject to rapid decay or deterioration that would render it unfit for consumption, end quote. Examples of non-perishable commodities would be grain crops, animal feed, cocoa beans, dried beans, soybeans, peanuts, and other nut crops. You cannot use these products on commodities such as eggs, dairy, poultry, fish, fresh fruits, and vegetables. When using Cartovap 8% and Vapex, please note the difference between processed food and non-processed food. Some examples of processed food would be flour, sugar, cereals, packaged goods, and crackers. Some examples of non-processed food would be manufactured dairy products, frozen or refrigerated products, or hermetically sealed products. Only apply Cartovap 8 or Vapex when the plant is not in operation and no food or feed products are exposed. You must remove or cover all exposed bulk or unpackaged food items. All surfaces of the food or feed processing areas must be covered and or thoroughly cleaned before using. When using Cartovap 8% and Vapex, all treatments must be made during the hours when buildings are unoccupied. Buildings must be closed and ventilation kept at a minimum during the application. Lock all entrances and do not allow unprotected workers to enter the building during treatment without respiratory protection and other personal protective equipment. Warning signs must be posted at all entrances and properly filled out. These warning signs can be downloaded from Cardinal's website. Each size of Vapex cylinders are refillable and must be returned to Cardinal Professional Products to be refilled. Cardinal Professional Products is the only company that can legally refill these containers. Applicators of the products are only allowed to blend the cylinders with carbon dioxide. The tare weight or empty weight of the small cylinder is approximately 40 pounds. The large cylinder is approximately 104 pounds. Currently, the small Vapex cylinders can be ordered non-pre-blended with carbon dioxide or blended with carbon dioxide prior to shipment. Pre-blended Vapex cylinders require special DOT requirements for transporting over public roadways. Vapex may have one or two different types of valves, a dual port or a single port valve. The dual port valves were installed in all of the original Vapex cylinders from 2014 to 2018. All newer cylinders will have a single port valve. The dual port valves have a liquid valve and a gas valve. As the applicator, once you have placed the cylinder in the facility and attached the application nozzles, you will want to open the liquid valve. This valve will dispense the insecticide as well as the carbon dioxide. If you open the gas valve, only carbon dioxide will be dispensed. Please return to your Cardinal Consulting and Training website and take the field training for Vapex or Pyrex for more information. All of the newer cylinders will have a single port valve. By using a single port valve, it takes away the confusion of which valve to open, so there are fewer applicator mistakes. Originally, Cardinal used dual port valves to make the cylinder filling process easier. Based on proper calculations of the area to be treated, each cylinder can be filled to a predetermined amount prior to shipment. A small cylinder at 1/4 ounce per 1,000 cubic foot application rate, filled to the maximum capacity of 7 pounds, will treat approximately 500,000 cubic feet. A large cylinder at 1/4 ounce per 1,000 cubic feet application rate, filled to its maximum capacity of 16.7 pounds, will treat approximately 1,280,000 cubic feet. In the blending process, carbon dioxide is used as a propellant in the cylinder when the valve is opened. Please note these maximum allowable amounts for the small and large cylinders. Failure to blend the proper amount of carbon dioxide to less or greater than the threshold amounts may cause ineffective product output and possible valve and cylinder damage. This process is for those applicators that are blending their own carbon dioxide at the application site. For large VAPEX cylinders, it is against the label to transport these cylinders. There are two options of VAPEX cylinders: pre-blended with carbon dioxide prior to shipment and non-pre-blended with carbon dioxide prior to shipment. Non-pre-blended cylinders are available in both small and large cylinders. They require an additional carbon dioxide cylinder with a siphon or dip tube to be blended properly. The carbon dioxide must be a liquid carbon dioxide cylinder, and it transfers as a liquid, not a gas. When this transferring is being done, you must wear a face shield to protect your face during the transfer. Once blended, these cylinders cannot be transported on public roads. Pre-blended cylinders, currently available only as small cylinders, are shipped ready to use, already containing the proper amount of carbon dioxide in them. These cylinders can be transported on public roads with the proper CDL license, vehicle placarding, and you must have a copy of the DOT special permit in the vehicle that allows for transportation of these cylinders. When you are transporting 8 50-pound cylinders or less of the non-pre-blended VAPEX cylinders, a CDL license is not required. If you transport more than 8 cylinders at one time, or the total weight is 1,000 pounds or greater, you must have a CDL license and are required to placard Poison 6 on your service vehicle. When transporting 5 or less 50-pound cylinders of carbon dioxide, you are not required to have a CDL license. If you transport more than 5 50-pound cylinders at one time, or if the total weight is 1,000 pounds or greater, you must have a CDL license and are required to placard non-flammable gas 2 on your service vehicle. When transporting blended VAPEX cylinders with carbon dioxide, you are required to have a CDL license with hazmat endorsement for any amount you are carrying. You must also have in your possession the special permit, DOT SP 20434, available through Cardinal Professional Products. Note that the product description and placarding is different than non-pre-blended cylinders as before. Inhalation Hazard 2 is the proper placarding for your service vehicle. The DOT special permit can be downloaded from Cardinal's website. Please note all the labeling required on a blended or charged VAPEX cylinder. These labels are always required to be on the cylinder when transporting and applying the product. Please reference the cylinder number and lot number if you have any concerns of the cylinder or product while using. Do not remove, change, or hide any of this labeling. If any labeling is needed, please contact Cardinal Professional Products for further directions prior to shipment. Please note the location of the lot number and cylinder fill date. Use this number for all required documentation of the applied product. Cardinal Professional Products makes sure that all cylinders being shipped to you will work properly. Great care must be taken when using these reusable cylinders. We ask that you do not mark on any part of the cylinder. Also, defacing or removing any labeling of the cylinder is against the law. The cylinders should always be used and stored in the upright position and placed in the provided racking material per DOT and manufacturer guidelines. We appreciate your help with this to make sure that the cylinder will work for you and others each time. To better serve our customers both safely and on time, we have created new packaging and shipping requirements for our cylinder product lines. The new packaging provides for easier use, safer transportation, and less damaged shipments than before. All packaging material must be returned with used cylinders back to Cardinal Professional Products. It is your responsibility to return the packaging material and the used cylinders back to us. Additional charges will apply if not returned. Cardinal Professional Products takes a picture of each shipment prior to loading. These are sent to the purchaser of the product. Contact your local Cardinal representative for details or questions regarding the ordering process. We now will be shipping cylinders with new protective sleeves. This will keep the labeling from being damaged during shipment and use. When ordering these types of products, it is essential that we have the proper information to deliver the product to your customer's location safely and on time. Please make sure that we have the correct contact information and your customer is expecting this delivery. If there is any damaged or compromised product, please notify Cardinal immediately. You should not sign the BOL if there are any discrepancies. If signed, we cannot be reimbursed for damaged product by the freight companies delivering the product. Cardinal Professional Products provides all the necessary return paperwork and placards with every shipment in a large envelope. Please open this envelope upon receiving. It will give you all the steps for returning the product back to us. If you have any questions, please call your local warehouse. As the shipper of these products, it is your responsibility to secure the load and ready for pickup. When the product is picked up, the bill of lading must be signed. This is a Department of Transportation violation if not done. When preparing for return of empty cylinders, it is imperative that great care is taken to ensure the package contents are secured and safe for transport by freight company. If you have any questions regarding packaging and shipping of these products, please contact your local Cardinal office or Cardinal representative for instructions. Cylinders must be secured in pallet packaging, and all safety caps and bonnets must be on all cylinders prior to shipment. These are the required equipment needs for VAPX and Pyrex cylinders. The scale and the blending setup are only required for the non-pre-blended VAPX only cylinders when transferring the liquid carbon dioxide into the VAPX cylinder in the field. The application nozzles are required on all VAPX and Pyrex cylinders and are included with the shipments. The nozzles are stainless steel and are installed with specific droplet size nozzles. Do not use any other types of nozzles unless it has been approved by Cardinal Professional Products. Using the wrong nozzles may form large droplet sizes, more odor complaints, and possible contamination on processing equipment and commodities within the treatment area. At this time, there are no approved application nozzles being allowed. When setting up VAPX and Pyrex cylinders within the treatment area, look for the labeling on the cylinder that identifies the area for proper placement within the facility. Since each cylinder is filled with the exact dose required for specific areas, it's important that you place the correct cylinder in the correct area. You may need to reference the VAPX or Pyrex calculators to verify proper placement. Place each cylinder in an open area within the site and make sure the nozzles are not directed at equipment or palletized goods. Direct application of VAPX or Pyrex onto equipment or commodities in the area may cause contamination and food adulteration. Cardinal Professional Products provides many types of supporting material for these products. You can download all these documents and many more from our website at www.cardinalproproducts.com. Contact your local Cardinal Professional Products representative for any questions. Cardinal Professional Products has also compiled years of best practices for our CardoVap 8% into one easy-to-use document to assist you in the use of these products. Cardinal Professional Products can also provide you with an odor mitigation checklist that can be used by applicators prior to any treatment and can also be discussed with your customer prior to any treatment. The Space Treatment Management Plan is a detailed, editable worksheet that can be filled out and discussed with your customer prior to any treatment. It contains very detailed information that an applicator must consider when using any fogging products and provides documentation of the application. Before any application can be provided, Cardinal has developed a very easy-to-use calculator that will tell you how many pounds of VAPX and/or Pyrex you will need based on the cubic footage of the treated area and calculate the cost of the product for you. It can be used when ordering the specific amount needed in each cylinder. Simply send a copy of this to your Cardinal Professional Products office or representative to fill your order. With this new 2021 stewardship training, Cardinal Professional Products now has a version 3.1 calculator ready for you. Please contact your Cardinal representative for the new calculator version. All other calculator versions will not be accepted for ordering. We are currently working on a web application of this calculator to be used for submitting orders easier and faster. Please check with your Cardinal Professional Products representatives for updates on this. After this training session, please go through the specialized calculator training that has been designed especially for you. The completed calculator is required when ordering these products. Regulatory requirements allow Cardinal Professional Products to blend these products for their use for you as the applicator. It is also important to understand the custom blending policy for VAPX and Pyrex. Custom blending means the service of mixing pesticides to a customer's specifications, usually a pesticide fertilizer, pesticide, or a pesticide animal feed mixture when 1. This is very important, the blend is prepared to the order of the customer and is not held in inventory by the blender. 2. The blend is to be used on the customer's property, including leased or rented property. 3. The pesticide used in the blend bears end-use labeling directions, which do not prohibit use of the product in such a blend. 4. The blend is prepared from registered pesticides. And 5. The blend is delivered to the end user along with a copy of the end-use labeling of each pesticide used in the blend and a statement specifying the composition of the mixture. When getting each cylinder ready for treatment, Cardinal Professional Products has created a simple-to-use field instruction sheet for applicators. It gives a step-by-step process for on-site blending, when necessary, and for the proper use of the fittings on the valves. In the case of a cylinder malfunction, please mark the cylinder as faulty with a tag and contact your Cardinal Professional Products representative immediately. Please be prepared to give a detailed description of what is wrong with the cylinder, as well as the cylinder serial number. The Cardinal Professional Products representative will instruct you on what actions need to be taken. VAPX cylinders are designed to increase safety and decrease time and cost associated with your fogging treatment. This change does come with very precise safety requirements, but Cardinal Professional Products has designed their products and supporting material with you, the applicator, in mind. We strive hard to produce, distribute, and support our COV8 and now our VAPX cylinders for you, your customers, or facility. Please read and follow all label and SDS documents prior to using any pesticides. These contain first aid procedures for exposure to any organophosphate or pyrethrin-based products, such as COV8 8%, VAPX, Food Plant 5-1, or Pyrex. During an emergency, please make sure that the product container label, specimen label, and SDS are available when calling any emergency personnel. If you are dealing with a spill, contact InfoTrack at 1-800-535-5053. The phone number for the Poison Control Center is 1-800-222-1222. During an emergency, please make sure that the product container label, specimen label, and SDS are available when calling any emergency personnel. You may also contact 1-800-424-9300 for emergency medical treatment information. The recent label changes require the applicator to use Draeger testing tubes to clear for re-entry into a facility treated with COV8 8% or VAPX, only if you need to re-enter the treated area in less than 24 hours after application. After 24 hours, the facility can be re-entered without using these clearance devices. Please contact your company for their procedures of clearing and re-entry of the facility. There are a few extra steps required to use the Draeger tubes intended for measuring dichlorovos, so please refer to the instruction sheet that Cardinal Professional Products has provided from their downloads page at the Cardinal Professional Products website. VAPX cylinders can only be filled by the manufacturer. It is illegal and against the label for any unauthorized person to refill these containers. Cylinders are the property of Cardinal Professional Products and must be returned immediately after use. Even if the cylinder is partially full after it has been released, it must be returned with other cylinders. All cylinders, when returned, are maintained by Cardinal Professional Products. We have been waiting for EPA to approve new DDVP labels that will require application from outside the treatment area. These changes may happen very soon, so please stay informed and check with your Cardinal representative for details. Cardinal has already developed new application systems to meet this new requirement and will create training presentations to assist our customers to transition to these new application procedures. We are working hard to bring a more mobile application of our calculator to be used on phones, tablets, as well as personal computers. This will allow you to create the calculator while in the field, an easier process for ordering the cylinders and equipment you need. Please take the test. Please download the stewardship agreement, complete it, and then upload back onto the site before submitting your course. Please enjoy your cylinder fogging product line, as we know you will. After completion of this course and submitting it to the Cardinal Professional Products for evaluation, your certificate will be available to you in the Achievement section of your training dashboard. It can be downloaded and printed for your needs.